All right, well, guys, now we're going to move in to our EPs. Now,
okay.
originally, what we were going to do is our top 5 EPs. I do have my 5 EPs of 2020. These two guys here, they have some.
I have one. Listen, I didn't have anything that grabbed me.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the point of this.
You know, I think one of the things that we were talking about is if I couldn't readily go, oh, that EP, this EP, I wasn't going to go search to pick something. So,
Yeah.
I didn't want to sit here and fake it. Like,
No,
I love this EP, and it's
Yeah.
really just something I'm like, well, I kind of like that style. Let me just put it together. So there was one album for me that stuck out.
Yeah. All right, so let's get started with Derek. Derek, if you want to, I know that you have 2. You said
I have 2. Yes.
Okay.
So, Gloom in the Corner.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely. I mean, those 3 tracks are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, those were the ones that really started to get me into that scene. And then Archer's New Normal. Was really good.
Archer's New Normal?
Yeah,
no idea what that is.
You have no idea who Archers are?
Nope.
Wait, did you just give us both of your EPs?
I did. Oh my god. Was I not supposed to?
No, it's okay. That's fine.
I only had 2.
You only had 2, so it's okay. Okay. Gloom in the Corner, and so Archers, I know of there's like one song called like Black Market.
Black Monkey Magic. Or
Yeah,
something
see,
like
I
that.
don't
Something
know.
similar
Yeah,
to
I'm
that.
not familiar with that, to be honest with
What
you.
kind of music are they?
You would like them a lot, Adam. I think
Then why have we not listened to them
I've
in the
tried
car?
to get you to listen to them.
Everybody blames me. It's
You have
always
to.
my fault.
It is always Adam's fault, guys.
Okay. All right, so you have the Gloom in the Corner
Yes.
and Archers. Okay. So Adam, if you want to just touch on the one, I'll go. I have 5 that I'll touch on. But go
All right. The only one that really hit me this year, and it just came out, is Defamed.
Aeon, yeah.
Aeon. And I don't know why. I'm not a huge deathcore fan, but this band has just like...
Just grown on you.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I think Defamed was great. So my top EPs. Now, listen. Let me start at number 5 here. My number 5 EP for 2020 was a band that I came on to later on. They're an up-and-coming band. They're signed to Modern Empire. I introduced them to Adam. We did a reaction to them. This is Cohen in their EP, Suffer. Now, what I really like about this EP is that they kind of channel that Alpha Wolf energy. You know,
Okay.
they channel that, led by a single that they first released called Perish, which I loved. I love that track. And then the rest of the stuff was really solid. But Perish is what stuck out to me far and away. And the rest of the material was very solid. But like I said, Perish was just another level above it. So that's where they come up at number 5 for me. Number 4 was a band that I got into also a little bit later this year, but I was glad to have checked them out because I had seen their name floating around. I had just never gotten a chance to really dive into them. And that is Left to Suffer, A Year of Suffering. Man.
I thought they released an LP, no?
No, it's 7 tracks, so it's an EP.
See, look at this.
It's an EP. I mean, they consider it an EP.
All right,
okay,
we'll
okay.
go
Yeah,
with
keep
it.
going,
All
keep
right.
going.
I mean, they are just another level of heavy. And they had a song featuring C.J. McCreary, formerly of Lorna Shore, which I actually liked the least, and they told me that was the first song that they wrote together. So it was underdeveloped, and I totally could get that from that. I just think that this EP, man, is heavy. Taylor, the vocalist, is just an animal, and if you want some heavy, like metalcore, deathcore, that line, you got to check out Left to Suffer.
Cool.
Number 3 for me is a band that we did many reactions to. It is I guess you could say a fellow YouTube content creator. That's Carcosa.
Ooh.
Absent.
We are
Now, Carcosa, I referred to them on the channel many, many times as refreshing deathcore, and I think that's exactly what they are. They just have that. It's like the acacia strain of old, and like just like those extra elements to it. Whether it's Andrew's screams that complement Johnny so well, the breakdowns hit. I just really enjoyed Carcosa from front to back.
It's a shame. I didn't even consider it.
No, yeah.
I was thinking about singles.
And I've
with
listened
them.
to it.
Yeah, no, I have too. I was just thinking about singles from there. I wasn't thinking about EP.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Just
it's a shame.
yeah,
It's a shame.
Yeah.
completely.
My number 2 EP for 2020, The Gloom in the Corner, Ultima Pluvia. Listen, man, this was 3 tracks, Violence, Warfare, and what was the third track? What was the Requiem?
Requiem, that's my favorite one.
So Requiem's actually my least favorite, as you could probably have guessed. But I think that it wrapped up the story arc for them that they try to portray very, very well. But Warfare and I just said it, Violence. Are just they're heavy, and I love them, man. I just think that they're great. I'm not just saying that because they've kind of become our friends a little bit, but they just release really great music.
Except for that one song,
which I loved, which was Misanthropic. And finally, my number 1 EP for 2020, Defamed Aeon. As Adam said, I mean, listen, man, this EP, man, I think the only reason why it goes above The Gloom in the Corner for me is it's 6 tracks, and just every track is great. Like, and it's just more music to be invested in. Where The Gloom in the Corner is 3 tracks, it's still there. I mean, it's all still good stuff. But I mean, listen, man, like
that's a different listen. You can't even compare them.
Well, I mean, it's a top EP list, so I have to compare.
I know,
but
yeah,
I just think like songs like Circles.
He's folding it so he doesn't see it.
Songs like Circles.
Yeah. In Tenebris. But
that
that's your least favorite, man?
my-
I loved that one.
Yeah, so we did Circles. Doves, I really loved.
I think Doves is definitely my second favorite.
Aeon, the self-titled track.
Freaking thing is good.
Everything's just great.
It's
man.
good.
I loved it. So there we have it. My top 5. Cohen at number 5, Left to Suffer at number 4, Carcosa number 3, Gloom in the Corner at number 2, and at number 1, Defamed. Derek, you had 2 of them. What were they? Gloom in the Corner and Archers?
Correct.
And then yours
Defamed.
was Defamed. It was the one that stood out to you.
Yep.